Hello friends, we are back with a short video. This is one of two videos about resonance. In this video we're going to spend just about 10 minutes on exercises that are great for opening up that back space. You know, we have several resonators available to us, the space from the vocal folds themselves to the beginning of the mouth, the back of the mouth itself, and then of course the nasal cavities. This, we're really focusing on the first couple of those so that we're going to relax the larynx and open up the throat, which is the first part of our resonating chamber, and then talk about keeping that space in the back of the mouth, the oropharynx, nice and open as well. So a lot of time relaxing the larynx, relaxing the tongue out of the throat, and staying mindful of a nice domed palate. So as you're getting started, take a moment to check your body. Check your alignment, scan for any tension. Take a nice breath in and let it out. And see that as you're breathing in, you feel some of that space open. It's a nice hot air breath or a 3D breath, and we can set up success even from that inhalation. One more time, in and out. So we're going to begin with an exercise that's great for relaxing the larynx. We're going to use the syllable G. G-U-H. G-G-G-G-G. Say that with me. G-G-G-G-G. And G-G-G-G-G. 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 And you can probably feel it's like a nice little massage for the larynx, and you hear the sound as kind of throat is. It's a little bit like Rocky and Bullwinkle, isn't it? Hey, hey, Rocky! And that's intentional. We were just focusing on relaxing the larynx and identifying that resonating chamber. So don't try and put the tone anywhere, just let it stay. The exercise goes like this. Go, 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 go. That's all. Nothing sustained, everything repeats to keep the tongue gently moving and relaxing the larynx on each articulation. Go, 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 go. Try that with me, and we're going to take that up. Nice breath. Everything should still feel relaxed. No extra pressure needed. Just two more. And say, go, 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 go. All right. Now that we're identifying that feeling of relaxation, we're going to do some lip trills, or bubbling, on a sequence that's simply a ascending arpeggio and then a descending scale. It sounds like this. All right, so you can sing it one of several ways. Bringing the lips together is the way that most people do it. You can do tongue and lip, so that you are bringing the relaxed tongue forward, like you're blowing a raspberry kind of, but with voice. This is a great way to do it because you can't have tension, right? Otherwise you're going to bite your tongue. So it's a great way to relax if you have a little bit of tightness going on there. If neither of those work for you, you can certainly do this on a V sound, v, like Victor, which is all built from the school of semi-occluded vocal tract. That's a whole nother series, but this idea is that we are equalizing the pressure around the vocal folds so that they aren't having to work at all, and we can feel that sense of relaxation as we get a steady stream of air moving with a legato vocal line. All right, that's what we're after right now, to keep that sense of space open. All right, give it a try, whatever version of a bubble you want to do. Nice breath in, and is it staying relaxed and open? Also check your tongue. Is it relaxed? Should be feeling relaxed out of the throat, not balled up in any way. grab a paintbrush and paint if you wish. How's your body? Knees should be soft, hips unlocked. We're going to do 2 more now. And you can do a gentle scion ooh if you like. Ooh. Just let it fall into the basement, or even a vocal fry if you wish. The next exercise we're going to do is hung-ah, hung-ah. Notice in that first syllable we're not sustaining a vowel, but the ng. This way you can feel the tongue come up to the palate, so that we are feeling that sense of height in the back of our mouth. Hung, hung. Very often we will bring the palate down to meet the tongue. Hung, 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 rather than keeping it in a slightly domed position. So the tongue will have to move a little bit farther to meet that domed palate and make that ng sound. Then it's going to relax down while keeping that sense of dome in the palate as we open into ah. So that the ah vowel is going to feel beautifully open from a relaxed larynx, and now that sense of open backspace in the back of our mouth with the palate being nice and high and the tongue relaxed out of the throat. So the sequence is simply hung ah. That's all. Again, don't try and place the tone anywhere. We're not adding anything to it, just getting in touch with that sense of openness. All right, do that with me, and hung ah. Nice breath. Steady air as we go. Last one. And you can stick out your tongue. Ha. Feel it relax. You can wag it side to side. Ha, ha, and up and down. Ha. Just get it nice and relaxed as we're doing these kinds of exercises, so we can always be aware of it staying relaxed out of the throat. Right? It's the biggest muscle we have interfering with our primary resonating chamber. So we want to be as relaxed as possible and free to do the work of articulation without adding any tension or ever interfering with that resonating chamber. This next exercise will develop that sense of height with a vowel that is closed. This is ki-ki. Say ki-ki-ki-ki-ki. Ki-ki-ki-ki-ki. Say ki-ki-ki-ki-ki. Ki-ki-ki-ki-ki. Say it with no awareness, just E. E. All right, it's a vowel that lives the most front and typically is the most shut down because the tongue moves to make that vowel. So by putting a K on it, we are reminding ourselves that as the tongue meets the palate, we want to feel that sense of lift and dome from the palate and the tongue relaxed out of the throat. Ki, 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 versus ki, where it's getting really tense and things are spreading. So be aware of your physiology and be certain that there's no tension creeping in to either articulate the sound or make the vowel happen. And the sequence goes like this. Ki, 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 ki. Try that with me. Ki, 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 ki. At first, we're going to bring it down. We're going to start there in the middle and descend by half steps. If you want to use a kinesthetic, you can bring up one of your hands here by your forehead and re-articulate that sense of lift on every one of the repeated keys. Ki, 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 ki. And then as the line descends, bring your other hand up and out. So we remind ourselves that sound is always traveling up and out. It's a great way to sing those descending lines and not lose energy or pitch for that matter. So that is completely up to you, and if you are up for a challenge, you can switch it on the breath. All right, the breath is going to be relatively fast as we stay in tempo, descending by these half steps. Are you ready to give it a try? Do it with me. And ki, 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 ki. Ki, 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 closer. Should still feel pretty relaxed. And say key, 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 key. All right, we're going to come back to here now, and then we're going to ascend. This is the place now to really be aware and mindful of the maintenance of that space and the height, and no tension in the tongue, especially as we get higher and higher. All right, if at any point you want to drop an octave, that's completely fine. Remember that you can modify any of these exercises to suit your needs. So let the rule of thumb be that if it's not comfortable for you, obviously feel free to make a change. If you want to play with different vowels, that also works. All right, kiki is what we're going to start with, and if you want to play, please do. Right here, and ki, 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 ki. Nice low breath. Nothing should be getting tense. A free air-driven sound. Be mindful of that space and a loose tongue. You may want to drop an octave, that's fine. You might want to open up the vowel, that's fine too. Just keep being aware of that space. 2 more. Last one. And say key, 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 key. And there you have it, a short series of exercises that you can do just to focus on that sense of maintaining openness from the vocal folds themselves, our larynx, right? Staying nice and relaxed, relaxing the tongue out of the way, and being a bit mindful of maintaining that gently domed, lifted palate. Remember, it's never done by adding tension, just being aware of a little extra height than perhaps we have day to day. Happy singing, stay well, and I will look forward to seeing you in another video. Take care, friends.